Hello. Today I want to talk about the student and teacher mindset. I saw a video online, as we seem to always do these days, and then get inspired or fired up about something that somebody else says or does. In this video, this guy is talking about how people aren't allowed to make content, or they shouldn't be making content if they don't have anything to stand on, and that they need some type of credential to be able to speak about certain things. Which, in my opinion, I think is true to a lot of extent. Like, you shouldn't just be saying a bunch of random nonsense online. But I also believe that everybody has their own experiences and banks of knowledge that are valuable, that can be translated in a positive way. And you don't need to have a college degree or a PhD, which is pretty much what this guy was saying. It was just like, why are you talking about XYZ when you don't have a PhD on the subject? But it's funny because everything that you do in your life, all of the experiences you have, they're all valuable teachers. And I think it's important to adapt both mindset of a student and a teacher. I think you should walk through your life, and in conversation with somebody new, you should always lean to the side of, this person has something to teach me. They have something to offer me. Never on the side of, I already know everything that there is to know. Obviously, leaning towards the side of, I already know everything is pretentious and stupid, but many of us do it. Many of us walk into a conversation, and if somebody says something, and declares themselves as a certain type of way, you have a preconceived judgment about that person, about how they walk through the world, how they live their life. But really, it's none of your business. Until you really know that person, you can't make those types of calls. It's so important to continue learning. Every time that I adapt a season of learning into my life again, I remember why it's so damn important to learn and to keep your brain stimulated in the things that it's interested in, but also challenging it a bit, and saying, this is kind of hard, but I need to learn this. Learning is never really easy and super straightforward, and I don't think it's supposed to be, but I do think that the reward you reap from adapting a learning mindset and continuing to learn is invaluable. And in the long term, it will help you. It will help everybody around you. Continue to learn and continue to teach as you learn. There are infinite things to be known. We live in the age of infinite information, and I just want you to know that it's okay to share your ideas, and it's encouraged to share your ideas. Your ideas are valid and they're worthy, and somebody out there wants to hear them. I want to hear them. Tell me your ideas. Tell me what's on your mind. Tell me what you're thinking. Share, create, make, because that's also how we grow. We share and we talk about ideas, and when we reflect, we look at those ideas and we say, I resonate with that still. That's still something I'm embedding in my life. Or maybe you recognize that's something I've totally outgrown, and that's an old idea, and you learn. You learn by teaching. I think both mindsets are important and vital to being a human being. I also want to say that today there are so many influencers, there's so many influences that everybody's trying to shove down your throat and say that this is right. This is what it is. This is the absolute way of being. And sometimes you feel kind of powerless to share what you think. But being authentic and original is so important, and it's your greatest superpower to show up as you are and talk about what's on your mind. And it's the only thing that you have over everybody else. And it's not about beating people or anything. It's about helping the world and your unique view, what you've went through, what you've seen, how you feel and express yourself, how you see the world. Those things are what the world needs more of. We don't need more copycats. We don't need more of the same. That's not helping anybody, because society is shifting all the time. All of us are shifting and changing. We need new things that we maybe don't recognize. That's always changing. And I think that's why it's also so important to continue learning, to continue sharing and growing. And it's a community experience. I think this idea that you have to do something a certain way, otherwise you suck, it's just so stupid. Teach, learn, grow, do it all. I hope this made sense. I love you. I'll see ya.